What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious. You guys are the 11 crew, and welcome back to another redstone tutorial. Alright guys, this one is actually credited to my son's friend. I have no idea where he got it from, so if it's from somebody else, I have no idea where it's from. But my son's friend, little kid, he's 9 years old, he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything. He showed me how to build this vertical counter. And it was a little bit, this is the one right here that I came up with, but it was just a little bit wonky. That there was just extra redstone where there really did not need to be. So I just condensed it a little bit. And then in here is water. He had like a dropper elevator, which, there's really no point in having anymore anyway. But yeah, this is what I came up with. So it's pretty cool. So you come here, you press a button. Right, if you want to count down, right, there's your countdown. So you start out with 9. You got, or I'm sorry, it was 9, then it was 8. Now there's only 7 lights. And if you want to add more, you can add it. As you can see, it got added. Press it. Boom, it gets added. So it's pretty cool. Now, if you remember, I did the horizontal counter, which was for like a game show. You can totally do the same thing here. Okay, you can absolutely do the same thing. Put them next to each other, a couple next to each other. Maybe have the person stand on top with like another, button that they would press, and you can see who goes first. I will link the other video I'll link the other video here. You guys should be seeing it pop up. And you can also attach these underneath to like a main control panel, like a huge control panel with like different buttons that would be add, subtract, whatever, and then you could give them to people. You can do whatever you want with it. It's a lot of fun. But here's just the counter. You can do it as a, I don't know, what do people use counters for? Death counter. You can use it as a mistake counter. Whatever you want to do. Okay? Anyway, it's pretty cool. So let's get into what you need and how to build it. I'm actually going to be using blue concrete to separate the two lines. I know. I never do that. But I feel like I want to do that for this one. So that is what we are going to do. Okay? So here's what you're going to need. I'm going to be using the blue concrete and the block of quartz to, build it. We're going to need some slabs. Okay. We're going to need, I already said slabs. We're going to need some observers. 1, 2, I believe it's 4 observers total. We're going to need some repeaters. And that's 9, 10, I want to say 11. So 9. No, maybe it's just 9. No, it's just 9 repeaters, I believe. I think it's just 9 repeaters that we need. We need 2 hoppers. No, 3 hoppers, sorry. 3 hoppers, 2 torches, some redstone dust. For this, I'm going to be using 9 lamps. You can go, I think, slightly higher because we're going to be doing the output from a chest with a comparator. So I think you can go a little bit higher, but for this one, I'm going to be using 9. We're going to do, I'm going to be using oak buttons, but I'm fairly confident that the stone ones work as well. Like I said, you're going to need a comparator. You're going to need 1 chest only. 2 buckets of water should be fine. 1 dropper and 1 piece of soul sand. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to build the frame. So it's going to be like this. And then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to come across. And we are going to come down. Perfect. Okay, let's just put the buttons on really quick. So we're going to put 1 button on each side. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our... Nope, that's not what I want. We're going to take our observers. We're going to put them like that. We're going to come out 1, 2 pieces of redstone dust on that side. 1, 2, 3 pieces of redstone dust on that side. We're going to put the lamps in the middle here. Okay, going up. All right, guys, a little mistake. So just get rid of the observers that we have here. Okay, keep the lamps. And we're going to put that first. Sorry. We're going to put down our repeaters. So we do need 11. That's where the 2... I knew there was more. Okay, then we're going to put observers. Okay. Then we're going to come 1, 2, 3 on this side. 1, 2 on that side. Okay. Cool. Now what we're going to do, actually I need the observer one more time. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put a block on this side with the torch going that way. Okay. We're going to break down one block, put a piece of redstone, break down 2 this way, redstone, and 2 this way, redstone, and then put an observer facing up. So you only needed 3 observers. Okay. Get rid of that. Now I think I can actually shorten the back here by putting this going up. I'm not sure yet, but I think so. So let's try it and see if it works, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Okay, but I think you're going to need a couple of water buckets for this one, but it should save a little bit of space. Okay, so we're going to put the dropper facing up, and we'll leave that alone for now. Okay, then what we're going to do is going into that dropper, we're going to put a 1 hopper, we're going to put a chest, and then we're going to go another 2 hoppers on top by crouching. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're going to put a block on this side with a torch on it, and then another block on top. So what does this side do? This is the subtract side. Okay, so what it's going to do, it's going to pulse, and it's going to take out, or it's going to pulse twice, because it's going to pulse once you press the button, and then pulse again once the button is released. And what that's going to do is pulse this twice, boom, boom. And it's going to allow the chest to empty out twice. Because if you guys remember the video I did a while ago with comparators and stuff, I told you that you can always kind of program chests and things like droppers and stuff by using the amount of items in it. When you use non-stackable items, because you're going to need that as well, I forgot to put that in there, but you're going to need non-stackable items. You could take, I don't know, I'm just going to do wooden swords. Every time 2 come out of this chest, that's when the pulse will shorten. And every time 2 go into it, that's when the pulse is going to lengthen. What does that mean? It means it's going to go up or down based on 2 non-stackable items moving. So we want this to pulse twice. That's why we have this here. Okay? So it's going to pulse twice, and it's going to be quick pulse, as opposed to if we just left it. If we took this out, this is going to be a long delay off. It's actually going to pass 2 items through, but in the wrong way. We want it to be boom, boom, real quick. Okay? On this side, it's the same thing. Only this time we're going to be unlocking this hopper, so it's going to put more items into it. So this is why this is the negative side, and this is the positive side. Okay? Cool. So just put a line going like that. So coming out of this chest, we want to put a comparator. We want to put a piece of redstone dust, and we want to put a repeater. Okay? Now what we're going to do is block this off. So see how the redstone comes down on both sides? Just put a block there and a block there. Okay? And then, and then put the block right here. So that's the first one. And we want to make sure you have a block in front of this, because if you don't, if this was just right here, what happens? This conducts redstone as well. So it'll set off both of these. And that's going to throw off your clock. You want to make sure only one lamp goes off at a time. So you put a block behind it. Okay, so we're going to put a block there. Then for this one, we're going to put a block here. Okay, for the next one up, we're going to put a block here. I'm sorry, we're going to put a block in the middle. Then we're going to put a block here. Then we're going to put a block in the middle, here, middle, here, and middle. Okay, so it should look something like this. It's just going to be like a diagonal going up. And that should help you figure out where things go. Okay? Cool. So for this side, we're going to put a block here, a block here. We're going to take our redstone dust, go up, put a repeater here, and then put a piece of redstone dust right there. Okay, now temporarily put a block there, because now we're literally just going to be alternating back and forth. And then we're going to put half slab, okay, with a piece of redstone. Then you're going to put a full block right there. Oh, you could do half slab as well, but I just like to cut it off. And then we're going to put a repeater. Okay, then next to this one, you want to put a block again going up with a piece of redstone dust, and then block there and a block there. And you're going to put repeater, redstone. Now this is just taking the signal all the way up, and you want to make sure the redstone line right here is untouched. You don't want to add repeaters or torches or anything, because we want the signal strength to come directly from the comparator. So you got a signal strength of 1, of 2, of 3, of 4, and so on and so on and so on. Everything after that is just making sure the signal reaches the lamp. So it doesn't matter if we take the repeater out of this signal, because we're not changing this signal. This signal is going to remain the same strength, but once it hits this, then it becomes full strength, which is fine. It doesn't matter what happens after this signal, because the whole point is once this is lit up, it'll light this lamp. So that if I'm saying it correctly to you guys, if that makes any sense at all, it probably doesn't. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put a block here temporarily, put a block there, and then put your half slab there with the repeater. So all the slabs go for the middle ones. See these middle ones? The slabs go here, the full blocks go on the side. Okay, so you're going to put a full block there, and then come out again, 3 with it, like that. And you're going to put redstone there, repeater, and redstone. Okay, again, come back to the middle, or actually, yeah, come right here. We're going to put a block. You can break that. I like to leave it open where you can, and then put a slab. So then redstone, repeater. Okay, then this one is a full block again, so you're going to go like that, and then come out 2 more with it, and you're going to go redstone, repeater, redstone. You could just do 2 redstone, like you don't need repeaters on these. I just like to have them for consistency of the lamps and stuff like that. Like since the middle ones have them, I like to make sure they all have them. So that's the only reason I'm doing it, but you don't need them. I just suggest keeping it for consistency. Okay, and then 1 more. So we're going to put a block there, break that, and put a slab. And then we're going to go redstone and repeater. Okay, so that is how it's going to look. Now, for this one right here, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's put the blue. I think it'll work. I think we don't, but we'll have to just double check. If not, I'll just do it the correct way, and I'll cut it out for you guys. Okay, so we're going to put 2 blocks, or a block here like that. Right, you're going to put water. Then you're going to put another 3 blocks. And you're going to put water. And then you're going to put another 3 blocks. And then you're going to put, actually, before you put the water for this one, I think what we should do is go this way, right, that way, and like that. So you make a nice little, like a nice cover for it. Put a block there temporarily, then put your water bucket, and then break that and put water right there. So now once something gets spit out, it should rise. And yep, go in there. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. That's what we want. That is exactly what we want. So I saved a little bit, so you don't actually need the soul sand. You just need a little bit more buckets. Cool. Very, very cool. And if you're ever worried about like water coming out, you can always just, you know, fill that up. Not a big deal. And actually on this side, let's go ahead and, there you go. So that way it's even. Okay. Now here is where we program it. So this is what you do. Like I said, I'm going to use swords. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fill it in the chest. Right now there should be 4 lamps lit up because it told you it takes 2 to light up one, and there's only 9. So if it was 10, there would be 5, but there's only 9. So it should be 4 lamps lit up. As you can see, there's 4 lamps. Okay, we're going to take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, it should be 18. Right, to fill that up. Why is that one not lit? Oh, wow, I never put that there. Sorry. Yeah, you need to make sure you put that down. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it away. We're going to hit minus there. Yeah, I think I put in too many to begin with. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Which is fine. That's absolutely fine. I think it only requires... I think for some reason it only requires this many. So there's 9, 18, so 16. I think it only requires 16 for full. Now if we press it again, it should take away. There we go. Yeah, so just put in the 9 and it'll be fine. Because then what's going to happen is the rest will get stored here. See in the hopper? Okay, so just load it up with 9 and you should be good to go. And then what I like to do is cover this with half slabs. Okay, just like that. Just so none of the items bounce around or bounce out or anything like that. And just to be safe, what I'm going to go ahead and do is fill this up. Fill this one right here up with 5. I suggest you fill this one right here with 5. Fill this one till it goes up to... Fill this one with 16, right? So let's do one, 2. All right, so fill this one with 16, and then make sure you have at least 1 in here. Okay, that's what I would do, and now you should be set. All right, so we're going to take out 2, or take out 1, 2, 3. You'll notice it's counting fine, right? And then if you press this side, give it a second. There we go. That side just takes an extra second, and it counts up. Okay, it's perfect. A couple of things to note: if you do not put this one here and this one here, well, this one you're going to need anyway for that. But if you for some reason somehow forget to put that there, right? If you forget to put this here, it's gonna flash. Watch, it'll flash all of them, and it'll just completely ruin the whole thing. So make sure this is here. That is very, very important. Okay, otherwise every time you press this button, it's just gonna flash the whole thing. It'll count correctly, but it's just gonna flash it and make it look stupid. So just keep that in mind. We actually noticed, I don't know if you saw it, there was the item got stuck in here. Okay, so if you notice that it's getting stuck, we'll do it the other way now. Okay, we'll bring back the soul sand. Okay, let me just come in here really quick. We'll bring back the soul sand, and we'll do it the way I was gonna do it. Oh wait, can we just put, hold on, can we just put soul sand on top of this and have it come out, or no? I still might be saving this space. Hold on. I was going to do it the way I did it before, but I just realized it might be easier. Come on. Ugh. Oh, this is frustrating. Because of how the... There we go. Because of how it is on the Bedrock Edition, everything gets screwed up when you try to fly up. Okay. So what I was trying to say was, if we put soul sand on here, right? Will the item shoot through the block and go in, or no? Let's test it out. So put that there. All right, we'll go like that. Now let's just see. We may have to put a block here, a block here, and a block here. But I think the item will get shot through. So let's just try it. Can't tell. I can't tell if it went through or not. Alright, let's try it again, shall we? Nah, I don't think it's going through. For some reason. Okay, so then I'll just do it the way I was going to show you guys originally. Okay, so this is the second way to do it. I think the other way is fine, but it looked like it possibly might be getting stuck. And I'd rather not have that for you guys. Oh, wow. That's why it didn't go through, because, hold on. I'm an idiot, and I forgot to put the dropper back. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, let's try that again. It still might work through the block. This is why I leave this stuff in for you guys, to show you that anybody can make stupid mistakes. Especially me. Okay, so that should work. Press the button. Shoots it up. There should be one in here. Yes. 2 in there. Yes. Okay. So you can just totally go ahead and do it that way. I was hoping. Yeah, there you go. And then that's why you close that off. Okay, so that's all you got to do. So make sure it faces up. You can put the soul sand on top of it and then put the water. So now it's not going to get stuck. And as you can see, it works really, really well. All right, so I'm actually really happy with that. That's cool. Press that button. There it goes. It turns off. Press it again. Turns off. Press it this way, and it adds it perfectly. That is exactly what we want. We got a vertical counting clock, okay? So that's going to do it for me, guys. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.